smaller version of a more formal eulogy I gave 2 nights ago. Some of the memories of Alex. I first met him in 1982 in the fall. I had been volunteered to Earl Styler as a volunteer on the University of Waterloo's 25th anniversary committee. And Earl put me to work in the shop, and we were working all day, and then Alex realized I was the only volunteer there. And he sort of went, no. Marched me into Earl's office, I filled out all the paperwork, and said, suddenly I was a technician at the UW Theatre Center. And as I said, that was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. We remained friends for the next 35 years, on and off. We went from a student-mentor relationship. As I said before, and nights that everyone's here, UW in the early 80s was a massive hotbed of student involvement in the creative arts. Whether it was FAS, or the Creative Arts Board, or drama productions, or Black Forest Coffee House, and other things I worked with Alex, we got to work with a huge number of incredibly talented creative people. And a lot of you are here today. And more were there on Wednesday night from various other facets of Alex's life from around that time. And then I went to work at Laurier, and we became colleagues rather than just student-mentor relationship. We would trade equipment back and forth, sometimes even stagehands. A lot of people who started working for me were students from the University of Waterloo who would come down. I did tell the story. Alex and I actually went on a holiday together. We went to Washington, D.C. And I'd said before, and it sometimes speaks to Alex's disorganization at the beginning, I'm driving. If you don't want to listen to my music on the way down, bring your own. When Cheryl poured him out of the apartment and into my car at 4 in the morning, he didn't have any of his own music. So on the way down we had Bach and Patsy Cline. For a little bit of breakup, Hank Williams Sr. and Handel. On the way back, we had all of Alex's music and he played the DJ. But we spent the whole week in Washington, art galleries and museums during the day, and telling lies and stories with the regulars at the bar in the lobby of the Watergate Hotel. And Alex's charm, everybody knew us because I was with Alex. Some of the other stories. Later on, he came to work for me at the Center in the Square, so it was almost full circle. Now he was coming into my theater, learning my routine, and at that point he was also having to learn a new body. Many of you don't know he had had a bad fall, walked off a building actually, backed off a building.
Institute, right?
Yes.
What's the Institute?
Yes. He was up on, they have a grassy hill that walks up, that goes up the side of the building and ends in space. I guess the physicists have a different view of what constitutes physics and gravity. Anyway, he was up on there for some strange reason. Walked backwards, he was checking the level of a truss, shattered his hips, his legs, his wrist, was out of work for a year. Came back to work for me at the Center in the Square, and again, it was sort of the old master coming to work with the student, but he also had to work with great pain. He was in pain for most of the 3 years he worked there. But again, from us, we remember his friendship and his humanity. And I have my favorite memory of Alex at the Center in the Square. He and I were chatting one morning, having our morning coffee and just telling lies and stuff. And all of a sudden, our CEO comes charging out of her office, looking to give us right holy hell for something. She stopped, pointed, stared, and then gave up. She looked at the two of us and said, yes, but when Alex does it, it makes me laugh. There's a mischievous twinkle in his eye. She retreated back to her office. We looked at each other and went, don't know what, but we knew we'd escaped again. And as I tell the stories, I may tell this story, she may get more and more angry, there may have been alcohol involved as I retell the story. But I'll never be able to exaggerate how delightfully and roguishly impish we felt that day. We had pulled one over. It was great. And my memory of Alex, what I'll miss and what I'll always remember, is that mischievous twinkle in his eye.
To the twinkle in his eye.
Twinkle in his eye.